It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll get to see the Eagles, reigning league MVP. He did something we never thought we'd see. A game with double-digit touchdowns. It's the
The Eagles offense getting set to go fresh off a victory in Week 1. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first-quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they score in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt, because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. See some head shaking on that defensive sideline because so much focus on taking away what he did last week as NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Big gain there for him to start.
I love your observation because you would think they'd be prepared for him after what he did the previous week. But sometimes that skill set actually intimidates.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, he's used to running at that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. That's good for 28 yards.
They go with the empty set there. 5 receivers in the formation. Normally, you want to have a running back in to block, but in this case, he's lined up to the right, and he ends up getting the football. A lot of confusion calls defensively, and it turns into a big play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe works.
Great.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He finds his man, complete. That's low.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Here's Hurts to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Throwing is Hurts. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Hurts. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
He was defended by Christian Gonzalez.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. On first down, Hurts. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. They'll look to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
And do not ask me to explain what in the world happened there, folks. That's a safety in the strangest of ways, my word. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where you see the final score there. Justin Fields, 2 touchdown passes as his guys make amends for the setback in Week 1. From there, we head up to the Motor City to check in on the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they trail the visiting Chiefs in that one. The Chiefs looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 2 touchdown catches in the victory.
Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half. And so much of football is about mismatches, and here they're going to line their running back out wide to the right, and I think defensively there's a little indecision. They weren't quite sure how they wanted to defend that, and they weren't able to until he was way downfield.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's hoping. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles extend their lead yet again. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive.
Great, set.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. 81 yards.
And the Eagles get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over.
Great, set.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
They'll get this complete to Rondale Moore.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there of 20 yards. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And oh, he leaped over him. Had a little bit of daylight. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Three-quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll look to throw now on first down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're
Touchdown! Rondale Moore, his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Eagles are on their way to a 2-0 start. I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you, no question.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people were, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, People continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. Inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 71 yards. And the Eagles add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They'll look to throw here on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brent Nelson on the coverage.
He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's low. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 167 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And shutting him off now open field. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed?
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll get to see the Eagles, reigning league MVP. What a game last week in 8.
The Eagles offense set to go to work, 2-0 on the young season. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. He was locked in last week, NFC Offensive Player of the Week in Week 2.
Clear some space in the trophy room. He won it last week. He's thinking he's going to get a few more before this season is over, maybe even starting with this game.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
2nd down, here's Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Eagles have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. And racing, going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Now a 3rd and 6. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the 1st. That one goes for 8 yards. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. These 2 teams all tied after 1. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's low. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory, right at the 40. Back to throw here. His throw incomplete. The Eagles at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 27-yard line.
1st down, Eagles.
They'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. Back to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles have taken the lead. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Sheds off the tackle, and he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And an Eagle first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 68 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. They'll set up to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop.
The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And how about that for just running out the clock? A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Right back to him on first down. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. And it's the Dolphins who are out in front in the second quarter. 2 touchdowns there for Bijan Robinson. From there, we'll head up to Indy to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Daniel Jones has thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Breece Hall with a touchdown run.
So here are the Eagles to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that It's second down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw. That one too wide and incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, old momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 126 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. He'll drop to throw. Going left side, it's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Fighting him off. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the play.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They'll start on the ground here on first down. That one 28 yards on the ground.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage. You got a chance to win it.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes the mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice gain.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Well, he was already over 100 yards running the football prior to this play, but this run may be his best yet.
I've got to agree with you on that one. We're looking at a guy running with extreme confidence, running in.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics. Sure, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra motivation because they love it when backs break that barrier.
Absolutely. Let's see if he can do it. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. At this stage of the game, for the score where it is, the key here is to be in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin. confusion, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, then you got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Back to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 230 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. But that's certainly an important touchdown there and makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Breaks a tackle. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
That will throw downfield is taken in by his running back. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. There's that man again. It's complete. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. Touchdown! An 11-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look.
Great.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll get to see the
Eagles offense ready to get rolling again. 3-0. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 34. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Hands it off out of the gun. About 3 yards there to the 27. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. Now, early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Hurts. And that is going to be a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot, because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get it.
The Eagles offense back out onto the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. A nice run on 1st down. Gets him 6 yards to the 31. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
And always sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Tough
attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. There he goes, left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The end result, 21 yards. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way in.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And his throw here is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the other and hit him back on the opposite.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So we are at halftime. All right, folks. They come their first drive of the 3rd quarter, and Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining 2nd half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the 2nd half and get us going?
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Oh, and Nelson's faced offering. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And the 2nd wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 3rd down at 6. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's up. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take this one up to about the 13.
116 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for first and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And bulldozing his way through. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He is north of 200 yards. Any time that you can say you're north of 200 yards, you've done something right.
Yeah, you're going to get some big check marks on your grade sheet, and you're going to be in heavy rotation on all the highlight shows, and you might even make a magazine cover or two.
He's hoping for more, the cherry on top maybe, as this game goes forward. Right back to him on first down.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz just trying to get to the quarterback, trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The offense on third down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
On first down, Hurts.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Touchdown, Eagles! Great play there. 43 yards.
And the Eagles are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage.
So here are the Eagles to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. On 2nd and 12, Hurts. And down inside the 15 he goes. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. On first down, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
Now back to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustment?
Nice W today, man.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll get to see the Eagles' Offensive Player of the Year.
The Eagles offense ready to get back into gear. Play action. Here's Hurts. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the... And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review of that last play. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. It's so close. He gets it to the rim. Out of bounds right there. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. His spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And now off to the races, down the right side. 88 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. Well, this is the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Runs like that might get him another award.
Yeah, thunderbolt right out of the gate, huh? How about that? Hitting the defense hard early, and, of course, carrying the momentum from last week into this week's game.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown record is now all his. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter. He's got both of them.
But certainly setting himself up for a big game here. And I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
So here are the Eagles to take over. They're working on a 4-game. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they work this right upfield across the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. There's a nice move, and he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's another first down, and what'll be a gain of 21 yards.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Again, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The Commanders' defense holds, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage.
And out now come the Eagles. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Second and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Hopping over the top. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 122 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And his throw is incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Second down, here's Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. Oh, good hurdle. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles are able to widen their advantage. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it. Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They're off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for him. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. Call it a loss of 16 there. And that's going to bring up a second and forever. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And some room to work. Now he's loose again. Now look out. To the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And now following that turnover, they've got an opportunity here to try to cash in with good field position before intermission. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
His throw caught at about the 5. Touchdown from 19 yards away. And the Eagles are able to add on to their first half lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll work down inside the 45. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw here. He's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make them...
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They'll start on the ground here on first down. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Great play there. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Eagles are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. You just kind of feel for the defense right now. This deficit, they have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. They're like, oh my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now. Trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they're down huge in this game.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. 71 yards. And the Eagles add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Well, I'm just not sure what more we can say about him after that one.
But we're certainly going to give it a try, aren't we? Because I believe we're watching greatness personified. It has not mattered all game long where they've handed him the football. He's taken it and found the end zone. He is so locked into that so-called zone.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Touchdown! Philadelphia! Big play there. 58 yards. see all of the writers to our left, and their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground. He'll look to throw. And give him another 6. It's clear for a touchdown. And the blowout continues.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Evades the tackler, and now some space. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Fans usually love to see scoring, and there's no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed?
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll get to see the Eagles, reigning league MVP.
The Eagles offense ready to take over here for the first time. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The number numbers for him from a week ago. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle made here at the 36. The Eagles at a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. 23 yards the pickup there.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
Back to throw now on first down. And this is caught at the end. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Here's Hurts to throw. Touchdown, Eagles! For 6 yards away. And the Eagles will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 52 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing that.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Hurts. They'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Another impressive impressive drive. So they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is...
So here are the Eagles to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. There he goes, right side. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Our 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 186 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in his first half. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Touchdown! Historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air, because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as as the clock will run. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital, where it was the home team who were able to hold serve and get a victory in their stadium. The visitors are able to level their record at 3-3 with the victory. We'll stay in the NFC East as we head down to the great state of Texas to check on the Cowboys at home at AT&T Stadium. And they were winners in their ball game as they were able to handle the visiting New York Jets. CeeDee Lamb, well over 100 yards with 2 touchdown catches to boot. And lastly, we'll wrap up the week on Monday Night Football. Definitely one to tune in for, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the LA Rams.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. It's low. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Big play there. 64 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a...
The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit until they just give up the score.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Looking to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. There he goes, left side. And finally they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 21-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick it.
And out now come the Eagles. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, getting a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless, take care of the ball on the way out.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Back to throw. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 39 yards there, a big one.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big fourth quarter lead. Here's another completion for big yardage.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. His throw incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. They'll set up to throw. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw. This will be caught at the 2. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Now this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD, but of course that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points, and my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
Now they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try to run this one in. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Oh, and now some trickery. They fake the spike. But it's not going to work. He'll go down. They got him. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now back to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues with another touchdown. Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
Well, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been...
So fly, Eagles fly. It's
It's Week 7 of the National Football League, and we'll get to see the Eagles, reigning league MVP. He had an incredible 7 touchdowns last week, surpassing Alvin Kamara's 2020 single game mark. It's the Eagles and the Giants, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 24.
The Eagles offense about ready to get going. They are 6-0. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 37 yards.
You can script and diagram plays all you want, but no one really envisioned something like that happening this early in the game. How about that run to get things started? Didn't he win NFC Player of the Week last week?
Yeah, he was on fire a week ago, and what a start to this one.
Yeah, no sign of him cooling down at all.
52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
He'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
All of a sudden, those lanes over there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. Fourth down.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
That coach is always hard on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
Just a simple run play there on third.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. On 2nd and inches, Hurts over the middle, complete. That's low. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a nice stiff arm. It opens room to run. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. My word, it'll be nothing short of a monstrous loss on the play, and it's going to be third down and forever. Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And this for a second, but the daylight quickly snuffed out. Hold on here, because getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's hoping to get it going. They're hoping to get him going, too. You know, he's about ready to pop one here in the second quarter. He's hoping.
And his offensive line teammates, they want to get one of those, too, because They want to continue to run the football. Most offensive linemen like that part of the game better than pass protection because they're not taking blows, they're actually dealing them out. So what they want to do is show the coaches, hey, if we pop one, we're having success. That way they won't go away from the running game.
They'll be hoping to pop one, break one here this go-around. Powering his way forward. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 52 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Eagles are able to stretch out their lead. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute.
The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. These two teams, they met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they are looking for the sweep here at MetLife. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
And an Eagle first down.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So we've reached half the second. So here are the Eagles to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10. And he works free. 36 yards on the play. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense. Able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
On first down, Hurts. Here's a diving catch right side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field.
No touch,
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 133 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
Exactly right.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 22-yard scamper as his guys are able to extend their lead.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for two here, he says. They're going to try and run. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
You know, sometimes the guy on the defensive side of the ball, he just has a good feeling or a good read, and he unleashed his defense on that one. Boy, they stopped him in a big way.
Yeah, I hate to be cliche, but sometimes we overanalyze. They just have more want. Looked like they had more want right there.
More want and more people to the ball.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. There he goes left side. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. 75 yards. And the Eagles get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you... Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from... And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Eagles. A big play there. 49 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Gets through, and now an opening. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The offense on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 36 yards. And the Eagles are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year. Boy, missed tackles continuing to plague this defense, and they surrender another big play and a touchdown here.
Yeah, by my count, at least 2 guys had shots at it, maybe even more than that. But this defense, they've looked out of sorts all game long. That was definitely not one of their better efforts right there.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Right back to him on first down. Breaks through the contact. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive. Secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like Brandon.
Who's up for some victory tacos? I'm always ready for victory tacos, baby.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll get to see the Eagles' Offensive Player of the Year. He couldn't have been better last week. Simply an incredible rushing performance. It's the Eagles and the Bucs, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 24.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look. The Eagles offense ready to get going here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's how you pick up a first down. You know where the sticks are. You know where the first down marker is, and you find a way to get there. That's called having vision.
He had a lot of vision last week, didn't he? NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was dominant. They try and run on first down, but this one's going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. So, Charles, offensively, this group really playing at 7-0. Still a long way from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, unlike my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere, the dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think that they're going to have to start answering questions about this start if they keep winning games. You and I both know, we in the media will start to obsess about it and wonder, can they take it all the way to an undefeated season?
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Fighting his way through contact. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. 2nd down and 8. He's got it. Touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And shedding through the tackle. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 55 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11. He'll drop to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Right where this set him down started. They need a 4-10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Yeah, the Eagles going to get one final possession in this 1st half. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we are at half. Well, why don't we? They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 95 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. He had a really solid 1st half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the 3rd quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Second down, here's Hurts. Got his tight end, that's complete. It's low. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
So here are the Eagles to take over. They've got the lead right now.
No touch. Hey, let's go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Pushes past him. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead. Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. Going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Here's Hurts to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. He'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. A good pickup there, a 22.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hold on. It's third down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. They'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. From 3 yards out. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly.
The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 160 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are poised to move to 8-0 as they extend their lead even further. Well, we know he can run the ball. There he shows he has the ability to do a little bit more.
That's what you call a complete player. A guy who can run it, catch it, probably can protect the passer when necessary, but his skills are best used when you get the ball in his hands.
And that's the thing. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. They're going to look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And clearly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. There he goes, left side. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile...
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And up next, we'll see Jalen Hurts. He was a tour de force a week ago. 6 passing touchdowns. It's the Eagles and the Dolphins on Monday Night Prime Time.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. But tonight, it's a good Week 9 matchup. The Eagles offense about ready to get started. 8-0. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. They've got there. 75 yards. And the Eagles put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they'll just...
There he goes, left side. Inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. 158 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles are able to move back in front. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. So here are the Eagles to take over. They've gone 2 months without a on first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Oh, a nice burst there as they'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Defenses always have a goal of holding a runner under 100 yards. Well, he went over 150 last week, won NFC Player of the Week award honors. And guess what? He's got a chance to do it again because of that vision he has. He sees holes that maybe don't exist.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. They'll start this drive out on the ground. There he goes, left side. He's to the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. A big play there. 93 yards. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now you talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that it's demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle it, get it. And after that last touchdown, I'll bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
The Eagles going to get one final possession in this first half. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Fights through, and now a crease. Still going. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He finds his man, complete. That's low. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. They'll look to throw here. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Second down and a yard. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Now he's into the clear again. Off to the races. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. A great effort there. An even 90 yards. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. So their backs were against the wall, deep back in their own territory, and they run it all the way down into the end zone.
That takes a lot of coordination for an offensive team, doesn't it? Because, let's face it, it's really not a surprise that they're going to run the ball in that situation. Backed up that close to their own end zone, usually do call running plays, trying to be safe. Instead, it turns into an electrical run, a bolt for your team.
The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. Another score here in the fourth quarter to grow that lead.
But I think your initial reaction is surprise when you see a team piling it on this late in the blowout. But there are plenty of coaches who also think that if you pull up completely and stop.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Now back to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they are going to score again. Another touchdown as they just add to their totals. But Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances and the big lead, and they just continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease.
They're certainly in that zone where almost everything they try is successful and often leads to points. Teams don't get those types of games very often, so when they do.
Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive. On first down, Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week that takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%. and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. Spins past him. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Third down, as a defender, all you're thinking about is getting off the field. How do you stop this last play? But if you don't wrap up when you tackle and you play it back like this, all of a sudden he's taking it to the house. And now you're looking at each other wondering, what did we do wrong on that play?
And out now come the Eagles. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Oh, he's got a little daylight. There he goes again. Inside the 20. And they're going to score again. Another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're put.
Higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they did.
It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll get to see the Eagles' Offensive Player of the Year.
The Eagles offense getting going here for the first time. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. These are his numbers from last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talk with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 44 yards rushing so far. This is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up second down.
It's second and 8 at the Panthers' 20-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Back to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's in. A touchdown. Eagles punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
He gears up to go again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've already done some damage in an NFL game.
Now he's looking just to add to his totals. Well, good for 22 and a first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And some room to maneuver. Still on his feet. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
Looking to throw on second down. Hurts got his tight end. That's complete. That's low. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set them up first and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. So here are the Eagles to take over. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Now he's loose again. Touchdown! Philadelphia! A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 130 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown! A great effort there. 56 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. He finds his man, complete. That's low. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Shoves him aside. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click. And I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 223 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense. Right back to him on 1st down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's low. And that should do it. He's got a 1st down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here. So no shortage of offense in this game.